Work is that which you dislike doing, but perform for the sake of external rewards. At school, this takes the form of grades. In society, it means money, status, privilege. Meaning, work in itself can be both good and bad at the same time because self work is good. Self motivation, self understanding, self improvement, rectification, reform, knowledge, realization are all not only goods but also absolute necessities, fundamentals, criticalities, and imperatives in our lives for a life of consistency, happiness, prosperity, fulfillment, understanding, kindness, humility, moderation, modesty. We had to have all the self related qualities within ourselves in one way or another. But the external societal work is neither responsibility, nor morality, nor compassion, nor honesty of any kind. It's all obligation in one way or another. It's all compulsion, necessity, need, pain, circumstance, for money, for success, for poverty. It could be anything. But external work mostly is an obligation. An obligation is the death of freedom, sovereignty, individuality, agency, etc. And most people, therefore, are now slaves. Not because they ever wanted to be that way, but because they are victims of circumstances, situations, conditions of poverty, suffering, torment, pain, sorrow, and lack and absence in their lives, all of which drove them to work, to fulfill obligations, to live up to the others' or government's expectancies, demands, desires, whims at every step of the way in everything. Not because it's good, not because they have ever wanted to do all those things, but because it became a necessity and ultimately an obligation for money, for dealing with poverty, for fulfilling ambitions, meeting needs, acquiring obviously status, reputation, little respect, and actualizing, realizing dreams, ambitions, purposes, aims, intentions, etc., in one way or another. So, obviously, we want external rewards, we want outside validation, societal, public recognition, approval at every step of the way. At least most modern people's psychology has become that way, and that's why they perform. That's why they work, which is a performance, anyways. And at school, this work or performance takes the form of competition, marks, grades at every step of the way. And in society, this work and this performance means money, status, privilege, or the acquisition of all these arbitrary or sometimes aimless conditions. Also, we work because we are victims of our own circumstances, problems of poverty, and injustice